Hello and happy Sunday. Welcome back to Go Ask Sawyer. This is episode 2 with Toya from Universal Teas, discussing life, discussing all issues that we have. And today we are focused on friendships, our circle, and who we surround ourselves with and everything that goes with it. So welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Happy Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with asking, what does a healthy friendship look like?
A healthy friendship.
And I've thought about this too.
Okay, well, you go first.
Okay.
I need some ideas.
Yeah. So when I think of people right now,
Mhm.
because I feel like my idea of healthy friendship has changed throughout. But right now, I'm looking at my friends that are cheering me on loudly and quietly, friends that are showing up when I need them in moments when I'm feeling vulnerable.
Yeah.
Friends that call me out, which I do feel like I have friends that call me out, and it is hard to hear, but I know I need to hear it.
Yeah.
Just this last year, I had my first experience of I was going through a breakup.
Okay.
And I already felt stupid about the breakup to begin with.
That's that.
Sorry.
But
no.
Over here?
No, yes, you can
Okay.
cuss. Yeah. Cussing is allowed.
Okay.
But I felt stupid.
Okay.
And I was started spiraling.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I need to reach out. So I text 3 different friends and I just said, I am spiraling and I'm really sad and I need support. And that text was so hard for me to send, but they literally were like, you're amazing, you're wonderful, spiral, feel it. They allowed me to be vulnerable. They allowed me to be sad and then said some cool things.
Yeah.
And I appreciated that so much because I feel like I'm a really good cheerleader and support, but I have a hard time allowing it in.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I agree. So we're talking about what friendship means to me.
Yeah, what does a healthy friendship look like or feel?
So I think healthy friendship has grown as I have. So it looked different in childhood. Healthy friendship was we always share lunches. You know, middle school healthy friendship is you're a part of my crew. You don't talk to nobody else. You don't have another best friend. You know, high school best friend is like, oh, you show up to my dance performances. You know, we go to each other's house. We go to parties together. And I think, though, the most mature and evolved friendship to me is just what you described. Like friends who will be there no matter what, who do call you out, but they do so lovingly. I think a huge part of friendship for me is trust. Trusting the advice, trusting the accountability, trusting all of those things to be genuine. And I think right now, honest friendship for me has been my friends allowing me to return.
Oh, that's huge.
And welcoming me back, because I have also had moments when I've gone, missing per se, or I'm not as vocal. And, if things come up, if there's important events, I'll be there, but I'm just not as present. Or, I've gone through things that have caused me to isolate and withdraw, and they welcome me back. And with accountability, I've had friends be like, actually, I haven't heard from you in this amount of time. I feel this way about it. We need to talk about that versus a friend that's just whatever, we're done with this friendship because I haven't heard. So I think that all of that is healthy friendship.
I think I wish I had more friends that would maybe hold me accountable in that way. Hey, I haven't seen you or heard from you. They're giving me space because maybe they know I need it, but also, where are you?
Yeah.
Are you cool? Are you chill? Yeah. Do you need something? And the other thing I've experienced from friends recently, again, as we get older, things are different.
Yeah.
People asking you to do things.
Yes.
I have a problem with needing to include everyone. I'm going to call all of my friends and we're going to go to the beach and then we're going to all go to this concert.
Yeah.
And I stop sometimes and think dang, who's inviting me?
Yeah.
And recently I have a few friends who they keep putting out invites and it makes me, even if I can't go, it just makes me feel included. They're thinking of me. Hey, Jamie, I think you would have loved this walk. I want you to come. Yeah. So that to me is also healthy friendship. You don't even need to invite me everywhere.
Right.
But
being considered.
Yeah. Being considered is huge.
Yeah.
So that's healthy friendship. What do you think about when we know maybe we've outgrown friendships? Have you outgrown friendships? Have you had that happen? Because I have a hard time letting people go.
Yeah. I actually don't think I've actively outgrown friendship. I think there have been some friendships that have not necessarily ended. They just have got distant. I don't think I've outgrown friendship, which is crazy, right? Because at this day and age, it's you outgrow friends. Or maybe I just haven't felt I feel like when I think about outgrow friendship, there's this confrontation that comes with it.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I have to tell you that I don't mess with you no more and that I don't do that anymore. I think I've just had friendships that are just, that naturally distant themselves.
Yeah.
Outgrowing certain seasons. Because I have friends that allow me to grow.
Yeah.
And I think that's an honor that a lot of people don't get. Like, my growth and the things that, and the ways that I've changed and my aspirations has not made any of my friends ever be like, you doing too much.
Yeah.
Or like, I haven't gotten that back. If anything, my friends are still cheering and celebrating me on. They're like, girl, I ain't about to do all that, but more power to you.
Yeah.
So I don't think I've outgrown friendship. And maybe that's just still a very immature mindset. Maybe that's the people pleaser in me not wanting to say, like, I'm done with this, group of people. But it's like, I don't think I've outgrown any friendships. I think some of them just have naturally distanced themselves and are not as active. But I do still think a lot of those people, if I needed something, I could call them. Or if I'm in town where they live, they wouldn't mind hanging out.
I think that's so, I do think you're very lucky in that.
Yeah.
And I will say, I don't know if I've outgrown friendships only in that I realized when I was around certain people, they were doing things I didn't want to do anymore.
Yeah.
They were going out a lot and I was like, this isn't me.
Absolutely.
Or I didn't like how I felt around them.
Yeah.
Maybe like gossiping a lot.
Okay.
But it wasn't like, I hate you. Like, I still send love.
Yeah.
I just distanced.
I have that too.
Yeah.
But again, I can't tell my friends that, like, I don't want to drink. I don't want to go out.
Yeah.
Like, and they're like, okay, well, just come kick it in the house. And let's go to, so they're like,
they hear you.
They hear me.
They're not saying, well, if you don't want to do this, then you shouldn't be around.
Then we can't be friends anymore. I haven't had that.
And that's awesome.
And so, yeah, like, I think maybe I'm fortunate. Maybe I'm just, again, because I can, like, there are certain friends who I have now that still live very much, like, go to the club. They're going to drink and things like that. And I don't do that. But I don't think I had to announce that. Like, if I turn it down, they're not making me feel bad about it.
You're not like, and so I am not going out anymore. Stop calling. It just wasn't.
Like, my friends know I like being at home.
Yeah.
And they like being outside. And it's like, when you want to be inside, like, we can keep it inside. So it's not, I haven't had that huge
thing yet. You haven't had to break up. So this year was the first year I took a step back from a friend, a very, very good friend from like high school.
Wow.
Because of politics. And that was really, really hard. And I felt really, really, really shitty about it because all of a sudden I felt like a stereotype in a way.
Good old America.
And we have since, if she's listening, I did reach out this last spring and I wanted to talk about it and reconcile as best I could. Yeah. But that was like the first time. I wasn't breaking up, but I was just like, I needed to take a step back right now because something feels weird. And I think maybe that's what it was. And I knew where my stance was.
Yeah.
And I was going to be very loud about it.
Yeah.
And she had a different stance. And so that was hard. I mean, that was hard.
And I haven't had that.
Yeah. And thank goodness for that. Like it's sucks.
That seems heavy. And you know what's crazy though? I think that also, because that sounds like a relationship. And I know people say all the time friendships and relationships require a lot of the same work. But it's like, in my mind, I don't agree with that. Like,
why wouldn't you agree with that?
I feel like friendships should be easy. And when I say easy, I know difficult conversations. Yeah. I know, things to get over. But like, friendship should be safe. Friendship should be thought like my resting place.
Yes.
I think like when we talk about relationship, that is a romantic relationship is what I mean. I think they are different. I think they require the same effort, but different energy.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
Yep.
And so like, I don't got time for difficult friendships.
Right.
And I think that's to my own bias because a lot of my friendships have been since like I was young. So I've gone through phases with people.
Yeah.
And I haven't had a huge thing. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
I mean, I have had another friend of mine from high school. We had a big blow up in our 20s and then didn't talk for like 5 years. Mm-hmm. But it was because she started dating someone and I got jealous. And she like dropped off the face of the earth. Yeah. And instead of us sitting down and talking about it and me saying like, hey, I'm sad, we got in a huge fight and then didn't talk.
Yeah.
But we came back together. Like, I also realized my role and my part in that.
Yeah.
Which I realize I keep a lot of things in and then I blow up and then things break.
Yeah.
And then I am like, dang, I did not mean to break that.
Yeah.
That is something that I'm working on. But if you're talking about your friendships are feeling soft and like a safe space, that means maybe to me that not that I don't have a safe space, but I don't know how to be safe with. But that also, and maybe it's not outgrowing. Maybe you just really have a great friend group that you're able to take a step back and be like, I need a minute. So in that way, like, you're really blessed.
Yeah. So yes, and so I really am trying to think though, because I don't think that's true. Like, I think a part of that is the people pleaser in me.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you on the last episode, like, I ghost people a lot.
Yeah.
So maybe I've decided that you're not my friend anymore. You don't even know.
When you ghost people, do you take them out of your phone? Do you block them, or do you just stop talking?
I just stop communicating and I stop being around. I don't make it dramatic because I've already decided.
Right.
Like, it doesn't have to be. And the thing is, I don't necessarily like hate you.
Yeah.
It's just like, I've decided that I don't want to be friends anymore. And because I'm not doing things from when we were friends. And I mean, if I'm very non-confrontational, which is also something that I'm working on changing. But if you were to ask me, I tell you, like, yeah, no, I'm done.
Do you think you want to be more confrontational?
I want to be more direct. I want to communicate better so that everybody's clear.
Yeah, I don't know if I was taught this or if this is just like a societal thing, but I feel like if I have a problem with you or with something that's happened, it's automatically confrontational, even if I just want to have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
So that I'm automatically in my head, like, I have to have this really big talk and oh my gosh, they might get upset. Like, all this stuff where really, if we have a great friendship, I should just be able to sit down with you and be like, hey, this is really bothering me.
Yeah.
Or I feel like we're just not aligning or whatever it may be.
Right.
I automatically feel like that's confrontational, which I know it is not.
That is confrontation, though. It's just healthy. Like, confrontation is anytime, like, this is a confrontation.
Correct. Yeah.
But it's when it's difficult or strained confrontation, that's where it gets like, so yeah, because I feel like at this age, I should be able to say, like, yeah, I've outgrown friends.
Yeah.
But I don't think I have, because I don't know.
But maybe it's not about outgrowing. Maybe it's just about seasons.
The distance, though, exists. Like, there's just some things that I know I'm not going to do anymore. And my friends respect it, though. Like,
so then to me, like, they respect your boundaries.
Yeah, they respect my growth too.
Which I do feel like is sometimes, not all the time, sometimes hard to find.
Yeah.
So then let me ask you, did your parents or did anyone in your life ever teach you how to make friends, stop friendships?
Yeah.
Because I don't, not that my parents ever taught me that, but I'm trying to think, like, we're taught how to make friends, but are we really taught how to be like, maybe they're not a great friend. Maybe you need to take a step away. I don't know.
I laugh because I think my parents are very different when it comes to friendship. They're like on opposite ends of the spectrum. My dad is an extreme, like, social butterfly. Like, he's had the same friends since his 20s, Mind you, my dad is almost 70. So his friends are his friends. Like, his
family
friends are his friends.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom doesn't have a lot of friends. And she is also a lot more just vigilant of people's energy. And, she just is more reserved in the sense of friendship and, like, bringing people in close to her. So she's always been the, like, you got to watch everybody or you can't trust people. And even my grandmother, like, God rest her soul, was always kind of like, you got to, one of her favorite sayings, she was a woman of many quotes. She would say, you got to keep your eye on enemy and your gun on your feet.
Oh.
Because the closest people to you are the ones that are going to do you the most harm. So friendship was never sacred to them.
Yeah.
But to my dad, like, friends were big, like, his friends are like his brother.
Yeah.
So just two very different ends of the spectrum. And I realized that exists, both of those exist within.
Yeah.
Because once I feel crossed, I'm done.
Yes.
But also, I see both in me. And there's nothing I can do about that. Like, my parents are my parents. So
no, I think that's great. I'm just like, and especially as a teacher and you're a teacher education, like, I know we both taught in middle school and we looked at our kids and sometimes we're like, ooh, they should not be hanging out with so-and-so. Or we instantly noticed when these people were hanging out and it's like, you can see it And it's, so then I'm always thinking to myself, like, who's teaching? Because I don't know if I was ever really taught.
Yeah, no. And I wasn't taught a lot. And I think I struggle so much now with kind of that communication and those conversations because that's not how I grew up. Like I grew up with just like being told what it is. And there was never discussion around. It was just like, that girl ain't your friend.
And you trusted your parents then?
For the most part.
Yeah.
As a kid, right? As an adult, now I'm like, I don't think that was the best.
Yeah. Or like, why did you say that?
Yeah.
Like, what did you feel?
Yeah. And as I grow now into my own womaness and my own intuition, I can get it. I just don't think they communicated that well. Yeah. So it was just kind of like, what you mean? Like, this is my friend. She's always around. But I'm not knowing, like, she's always around because she's using you.
Right.
Like, you're not, you know.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
Like, I look at my boys and all their friends are pretty cool, but I definitely, as they've come up from middle school to high school, like there were certain boys that would hang around that I was like, I don't like them for you. And I would voice it, but I also am trying to put it on them that like, that this is your life. And if I tell you who to hang around with or not, you're never going to learn how to discern.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So what do you think you need? Because I think friendships are so important.
Absolutely.
Like, even if you have two good friends.
Yes.
You do not need to have the ginormous circle. I always think that's great, but also sometimes overwhelming. Like two good friends that I can go to.
Yeah.
Why do you think friendships are a good one? Why are they so important? Like, how do they even make you better? How do they make us better?
I think your friendships make you better because I think friendship is more of an unconditional love than romantic relationship. So, like I said, friendship is the most unconditional type of love that you can get, I think, you know, because friendships welcome you as you are. Real healthy friendships. They welcome you as you are. They let you say what you need to say. They let you be who you need to be. They are not judgmental. Like, and I can't say that I'm mature. I don't go out anymore, but some of my friends are still my friends when I was going out to the club, turned up, drunk, all of these things, and they're not judging me. Versus someone coming in now with a certain set of standards that are like, I don't like, oh, you did that or you used to do that. When my friends were like, hell yeah, we was right there with her, and like now she is this amazing boss girl who is just doing what she's got to do. So that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like they let you fall down.
They let you
and they're gonna
come down. They let you go through phases. They let you say and do, like, even with parents, right? I think about parents can be some of the most judgmental people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Parents don't understand you because they only see you from the lens of like nurture and protect. At least good parents, like they want you sometimes to do what they envision you doing, whereas your friends are letting you be who they are and they're deciding that you still my girl, even though you've done this, said this, even though we've been through this, like you're still my person. So I think friendship is one of the most unconditional types of love. And that's why I think it's important because it lets you literally be, especially friendship that spans a long period of time.
Yes, I think those are my favorite. Like the ones that I've seen you. I have a couple that I've seen me through high school, college, when I was straight, when I was gay. Like they saw me when I came out and I like came out to them and they were like, well, duh, we were waiting for you to figure it out.
Like, yeah, we knew before you did.
Yeah, like they were the ones that were just there. So I think like healthy friendships, good friendships push you to be your best self.
Yeah.
And they also hopefully help you stop making bad decisions. Like they might let you make a few because we all have to fall down. But like, when is that friendship or that friend gonna be like, okay, so here's the thing. You already said you weren't gonna do this and I let you do this like 5 times. Yeah. And I love you enough to say like, I need you to either stop or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how and I think that's why like I had said this last year was really hard for me. Like, not being at my past job, my same friends weren't around me.
Right.
Like I was trying to discover new people. Like, who do I trust at my new job? And it made me feel really isolated.
Absolutely.
And that's not in a way where I'm like healing, like an isolated, like, where are my people?
Girl.
Like you didn't get to see you down the hall. Like, you don't realize whether the friendship is like a deep connection or someone you see every day that you trust. How that really does affect your day to day.
So you are, again, telling my business with this idea of like, where are my people? I've been living in that. So I'm not from here. Never had been here until the day I moved here. You know, I tell this story all the time, and I really struggle so deeply with like my people. Like I don't have my people. So I felt that isolation. And there's even been, you know, I found good people that I like, but it's different when, you know, you already have this established baseline, this established support, and being in a totally new city trying to navigate, you know, finding trusted friends and not just people that you relate to at the moment or not just people who, you know, y'all both cool or y'all both are in the same place is very difficult because it's like, I can't just be in a rut and go drive to my friend's house or tell my friend, like, let's go grab a drink or, you know, and the people I trust anyway.
Yeah.
And yes, you find good people that are in the moment, but it's like, can I really talk to you without the veil of like disclaimers, you know, or like having to give a backstory? Whereas I can call or be with my best friend from high school and there'll be something that I say or that happens and we can just have a look at each other and we know what it means and it's not misinterpreted.
Yeah.
And it does feel isolating when you don't feel like you have friends, like deep friendship. For me, friendship is very much like deep rooted. It's not just finding nice people. So
yeah, and nice people are nice, but there's something different. And you know how we have like seasonal depression here in the Midwest? I recently realized like sometimes I feel like I'm depressed and it's like, oh no, I just need to go out for a night with my friend or friends. And I come home like on cloud nine and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just needed to see my friends. Like we forget as much as our skin and body needs the sun, like our soul needs connection. And not even just like our partner or our brother or our sister. Like there is something about that friend that like just sees you and gets you. And even you can turn your brain off for a second and listen to their problems. And you're like,
or you can just be like, I miss my friends so much. And I have
friends back where you are from.
Yeah.
Or okay, yeah.
College friends from where I'm from. And I met amazing people here. But I can't help but always feel like I just got like I'm attached to something that already was.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But my best friend Jasmine, we would literally just like come to each other's houses and just eat food.
Yeah.
And I miss being able to do that
in her space.
Yeah, like I miss it so much because none of my closest like friends that I've grown up with are here. They're coming here this weekend.
Yay! This weekend?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that's exciting. But
well, when this airs, it'll be past. But I'm excited for you. Yeah.
They look yesterday they were here.
Yeah, great. They were here.
But yeah, man, I think that's what I've been missing in my life is my friends.
Yeah, so I can see that. I didn't even know how much I isolated myself this last year, just going through everything I did.
Yeah.
Until a whole bunch of shit just blew up at one time. And then people just started coming in. And first of all, I thought to myself, I am so blessed to have so many people who are showing up for me.
Yeah.
Right? Like my ex-husband showed up for me. I don't think anyone listening knows, whatever. But like he showed up for me, like people who genuinely just cared.
Yeah.
And in my head, I thought like, dang, did I push all these people out?
Yeah.
Was I in a space where I pushed them out? Like, and now they're just here for me.
Yeah. It's so crazy. And I know you said we're wrapping up.
Yeah.
But I have also been experiencing friend guilt because I feel like people have been showing up for me so much more than I have been showing up for them. And I'm aware of it now. So it's something that I'm going to be more intentional about. But when I have been like my friends are coming up here just to, you know, I'm in a show. They're going to come up for that from Chicago. Like one of them even is taking a train. And it's like, dang, you do that for me? Like, that's so cool. Like you're prioritizing me. Like, my grandmother passed away last month. These same two friends came to her funeral. Like, and I've had friends, they sent me flowers when my grandmother passed. Like, it was just like,
they just were there.
They were here. And like, I've had friends just come, my two college friends, two of my roommates, one lives in Florida, the other's in Texas. They flew up here to be with me for my birthday. Like, so my friends have been showing up for me so much. And I just feel guilty because I haven't returned the favor. And my friends are like, you weren't in a predicament too. You know what I mean? Like, we know you. We see how you are. Now, if you were taking trips to Dubai and buying a Porsche and a Rolls Royce. You ain't coming to, see and be with us. That would be a problem.
Yeah.
We know you. And we're letting you know we're holding space for you in this time. So.
And also, can I ask, would you expect if all of a sudden you started, you noticed friends needed you and you just started showing up, would you be like, dang, why aren't you showing up for me? Or would you be like, this is just who I am?
I think it would be this is just how I am, but I also expect some level of reciprocity. I do expect some level of reciprocity, but also knowing I can tell my friends that.
Yeah.
I can say that to them. I don't just have to feel it.
Like I've been showing up a lot and I would love you. Okay, so then that's my last kind of question. Like, how do you ask for support from your people? Either whether you're getting it or not. I know I have a really hard time asking for help, ask for support. Do you know how to ask for support? Do you ask for support?
Yeah, I do ask for support. And it's just that simple for me. Support. Simple, but not simple. I also have been in situations where I am spiraling and I've literally just called my friends on FaceTime bawling. And they just jump into and I also think friends know, you shouldn't have to, unless you're just extremely isolated and they don't know what's going on in your life, your friends, you shouldn't have to tell them I need support. They should just do it.
Be like she's acting off. She's acting different.
Yeah,
her in a while.
I've had a situation where I told my friends that I was feeling super depressive and this and the other. The next day they were driving to Chicago. From Chicago here. My grandmother passed away. I didn't have to tell my friends I needed support. I just had flowers at my door the next day. This weekend, yesterday with this aired, but I just told my friends I'm having this performance, and they're like, okay, I'm coming. You shouldn't have to coach your friends on how to be a friend.
You shouldn't have to, no.
Now, different seasons as you all grow, you may need to, have a discussion about how you change, but
or maybe support looks different in different ways.
Yeah, as you all grow and evolve. But if your friends want to be there for you, they're going to be there for you. You shouldn't have to tell them that.
All right, listeners, take a look at your circle. Take a look at your friends. Who are you supported by? Who might you need to have a conversation with? And do you know how to ask for support? Because I know I'm working on that. And when I say support, I just mean dang, I miss you. Why don't you ever call me? Or why don't you text me? Or I see you doing all this stuff. Why don't you ever invite me? So look at your friends, people. Is there anything else that you want to add?
I want to add that let's be honest. Let's be honest about friends, if they are your friends or not. Let's be honest about how you show up as a friend and maybe how you've fallen short in friendships that you care about.
Just check in.
Just check.
I love that. All right. So we're going to end being honest, being cute, being loud, and dancing, even when everyone is watching.
Period.
All right. Peace out. I will see you. We'll both see you next week.
Yes.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, y'all.